HGLLO and welcome to Harvendo Gaming. My name is Warrior and this is the Tuesday edition of Mellow Mondays. A stream that I play some relaxing games after the first day of work. Usually the first day of work, the second day in this case. I am working up till Christmas. But I was busy last night. So here we are. I hope everyone's having a good night, good week, good holiday season. Hope you're all getting a chance to relax and recharge and spend time with family and all that stuff. So, yes, Airborne Empire again tonight. I've been really enjoying this game. So let's just get into it. All right, continue. Yeah. There's no one on the chat as yet. Maybe someone will pop in later on. That's right. I was going to spend some time off stream reorganizing my base, but since I'm here, I think I might have to just do it anyway. Oh, they've got no air hangar air dock here. All right, well, that I'll have to do that when I get to another one, another city. Hello, concurrent viewer. Hello, viewer. First viewer of the night. How are you? I hope you're well. Playing Airborne Empire tonight. Jump on the chat. Let me know who you are. Say hi, or just sit there and watch. I like either way. All right. Now, it's been a while since I played this, so it's going to take a minute to see what we're doing. All right. We've got a fucking whole bunch of quests to do here. Beasts of the Deep tracking. Don't know where that is. The Island Bandits. We can probably go back down here. We need to go. We need to go to a city with a dock, so that might be good to go back to. Yeah, I think what we do is we try and knock off a couple of these. Where's this? The Divine Reliquary. Defeat the Pirate Flotilla. I got no idea where that is. The Giving Tree doesn't seem to have any markers here either. All right, Farming on the Rocks. The Island Bandit. So eerie quests. So there's got to be more creatures of the deep around this section here then, hey? I'm guessing. Considering this is the eerie quest, it's got to be around. They've got to be around here somewhere. All right, and then the main quest. You know what? Let's go back and finish this, and at the same time, we can go to the Orange Spire and maybe spend some of our coins or something like that. So yeah, let's do it. Let's go back there. So we need to go yonder. I only have 21 coal though, so let's pick up some coal before we go too far. We got plenty of food, we got enough water. Everything's going pretty well. Now we can upgrade a defense tower. No, we need more metal for that. Need more steel. Yeah, we've got 79% of our speed, which is pretty cool. That's right, because I think right at the very end of the last episode I put on a whole bunch of propellers. So now we got some smiling faces at the front of our ship making us go quicker. At the front of our city, I should say. Will Taylor was healed and rejoined the workforce. Where's his brother, Tito? need to find his brother. Razor Phoenix. Tito McKidd. Oh, I got excited there for a second. Devon Paloma. Bren McKidd. Asher Doven. Asher Cooper. Will Taylor. Then we need his brother Tito. Or his dad. It could be his dad. Hit Condor. See, that's a wicked name too. Alright. What kind of resources do we have? We've got 16 mining, so no, we have all of our you know what, let's fully staff the iron forgers and fully staff the weavers. We need to put more lights in. So we could probably build a street lamp over here. And another one there. And one more there. We are missing quartz. Oh shit, here we go. We're in battle here. Cannon. Oh yeah, they missed us. Take that. The archers. I didn't even know that there was a base down here. Wasn't even looking. We're going too quick for them now. That's sick. All those extra props have done well for us. We're going too quick for them. They came out of the hangar though. Here we go. Alright, defense towers. We need to arm the defense towers. We'll arm everything. Alright, first battle for the day. It started quickly. Pirate hangar was destroyed. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Let's circle back around. Alright, we got some repairs to do. That's okay. No, we don't want to build. We want to shoot that maybe. Alright, and then we can get people out of our defense towers. And yeah, we don't need the cannon either. So let's send workers down to collect this. Oh no, we still need the cannon. Fully staff the cannon. Got some ore. Let's pick up some ore while we're here too. Alright. Send the worker to get the coin stash. And let's destroy this pirate flag here too. Yeah, there goes the pirate flag. There's one more little bit there that we can take out. Research upgrading the fans, nice. No. Face this way. It just did some fucking damage to a propeller, that sucks. Right, there we go. Oh, and we've got a village here. This is where the watch fort once stood. It was the Knights of Litalos outpost at the western edge of the Eyrie. It has seen better days, but perhaps we can help Ranger Iris restore this city to its former glory. Okay, go to the tower. Ranger Iris, are you here to help us rebuild the watch fort? Beg your pardon? Oh, I thought I saw you coming from the Castro, but maybe my scouts were mistaken. I'm Ranger Iris of the Knights of Litalos. You probably met Captain Mana back at Castro Regnum, but we've been cut off from ground news for a while now. The Watch Fort was the Knights' outpost out here, but my rangers got scattered after a recent pirate attack. A lot of my people went to ground, got out quick when it looked like the Watch Fort was falling. But with your help, we could rebuild the Watch Fort, no problem. After that, all we need to do is round up those lost rangers and the Watch Fort would be back in business and keeping pirate activity down. Not yet, we need to get some more wood, but we will come back. Because there is a forest directly beneath us. And so let's get our guys out of the cannon. And let's put a bunch into here. Oh, we need to pick up some water actually. Some water, we need to come over here. Let's see if we can go like halfway between. Oh, hello second viewer, how are you? Playing some Airborne Empire. We just took out a pirate base and we're about to help the Rangers rebuild the Watch Fort here. Well, there's a ruin, there's an ore deposit. Okay, that's empty. And we need to pick up some water because we're about to run out. Yes, hello Fury. Fury says, hi everyone. You know how he likes to say hi. Let's get 10 onto that. Get 15 onto that actually. We'll see if we can get 5 into this little thicket here to pick up some more food while we're here. 29%. What fucking part of our like city doesn't have light? Tell me, come on. Right, there's one fucking section over here. Crying out loud. Can't you just like move it? Disassemble that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna put a bloody new one in. Right there. Alright. Fucking hell. Okay. There's plenty of water in the lake, so we're just going to basically fill up, I reckon. While we're filling up on water, I'm going to be back in 1 second. I'm just going to turn the fan on. I'll be right back. Alright. Turned the fan off, or the aircon off, thinking that I'd get chilly. But then everything, my house does keep the heat and the cooling reasonably well. So, but there's not a real lot of airflow through my house, so gets a bit stuffy sometimes. No quartz. Yes, okay, we don't need anyone in the fucking glass smelter. Get rid of them. Thank you. Put them on this thicket over here instead. Alright. So the thicket has been fully harvested and reseeded. It will regrow in time. Cool. Or if the lakes refill. Okay, let's get some people picking up coal, and then we'll go back and help them rebuild the watch fort. What the hell? Why have I still got 99 showing? Oh, because they haven't built that fucking... They haven't built this yet. You're crazy. Fury's playing with his beef jerky. Well, sorry, his kangaroo jerky. How many people do we have using gliders right now? Yeah, fucking stop. Okay, so while we're picking up this coal, we might as well be helping the watch fort rebuild. Hemp weaver is missing cotton. You know what? We've got 32 hemp right now, so I think we're just going to dismiss the hemp weavers. Dismiss hemp weavers. Alright, here we go. Go to the tower. Yeah, we've already said all this. Yep, let's get to work. Leave. Okay. 2 hours of rebuild time. And while we're here, we send a worker to this ancient ruin to get some coins. That will be good. Coal deposit's almost done. Another one over here that we can send guys to go and harvest. So I suppose at some stage, if there's no coal around you, you really got to rely on the cities to buy coal to keep everything in the air. I think that's what I'm doing with this. I'm reducing the amount of coal for lift, and then I think I'm going to reduce the coal for our propellers straight after, just to get as little coal usage as possible. Make everything as efficient as possible. Does that sound like a good plan? Suppose it doesn't matter if it is or not. That's what I'm doing. Alright, we need workers in the cannon, because I just noticed there's one of these little rocks that we can destroy over here. Ooh, day is dawning. Here we go, and bang. Oh, for crying out loud. Straight into one of the propellers. I really need to... What are you doing? Face this way. I really need to move the cannon out from the edge of the city. Do that. Rebuild the street lamp. Oh, okay, that was a street lamp that I destroyed. I've rebuilt the watch fort. Okay. What's the city look like? Okay, this doesn't look too bad down here. Alright, send a worker in there and let's go. Oh, they've got a skydock here. Cool. We might as well spend some time reorganizing our city. Try to make it a little bit better. Just 1 second, guys. I just got to answer a message. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Alright, and I'm back. So, go to the tower. There we go. Now we're operational again. All we need now is to gather those lost rangers and we'll be back in business. I've marked their locations on your map. Come talk to me when you've found all of them. Alright, once again the watch fort stands strong. Some of its citizens, however, need to be returned to the city. We should look for refugee camps nearby. Alright, cool. We are going to go to the Skydock though. Welcome to the Skydock. We can help you move around as many of your buildings as needed to get your city laid out just to your liking. You can take all the time you need. We'll pause the game so nothing can happen while you're working on your new layout. Alright. You can even have buildings completely unattached to your city, floating freely while you're here. Just remember, before you leave the Skydock, all buildings will need to be reattached to your city. Alright, so attached to the Skydock. Alright. Let's start again. Move. Town center can't be moved. Okay, well, can we move every other thing? Alright, so all of our propulsion. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking let's do like a hell plane sort of style. Or maybe do we go like a, do we try and do like a Star Destroyer sort of style? That'd be pretty cool. What do you reckon? Let me know in the chat. What kind of style do you reckon I should go? Should I go like a sort of a more traditional plane? I definitely want to have the cannon on the front though. Right, let's get rid of all of our fans. Not connected to paths or not. Alright, let's get rid of all of our fans. Okay. Fans. Move them all out. Tavern. Put the tavern down here for now. Oars, we'll put oars over here, yeah. Hello third viewer. How are you? Playing Airborne Empire right now. I hope you're having a good night. Alright, defensive towers, we'll move them up close to... them up close over here to the cannon. Warehouses, let's just put them over here for now. Alright, warehouses are over there. Food silo we'll put the same in the same places. Oh, we got coal storage. Water tower, clinic, tavern. Okay, let's put the taverns over here. Right, our attack hangar. Let's put them up there with the other hangars. Right. Hemp weaver, so production can go over here. Oh, we got another fan here. Let's put it on this side to try and even out a little bit. Water tower, food silo. I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with like a more traditional plain sort of looking city, so that way I can get a bit of symmetry. I do like a bit of symmetry. Who doesn't? Where's our other tavern? Do we have two taverns? No, that's a glass smelter. Alright, we've got more fans. Houses are here. Okay, houses. Clinic. That's right, we got two clinics, but we only got one tavern, hey? Academy. Housing block. Housing block, alright. Yeah, housing block. Okay, so we need to frickin' move all of these individually or what? Like, surely there's got to be... No, select a whole bunch. No, it doesn't appear to be. I don't appear to be able to. Okay. Well, that's more than a little bit annoying. But we'll deal with it. Unless I'm an idiot and I'm just missing something, where like some sort of instruction, which is 100% possible. Won't deny that at all. Okay, bang. Ah, hey, James, how are you, dude? Sorry, I didn't see the chat. I've been too focused on building. Hope you're having a good couple of days off, man. You're not missing much. What do you think? Do you reckon, like, I'm trying to redesign the city here. I'm thinking about going more of a traditional sort of, like, plain, maybe bomber sort of style. But then I was also thinking maybe like a some sort of Star Destroyer sort of design might be cool. Get a bit of Star Wars up in this bitch, you know what I mean? Roads can't be moved. They can be destroyed though? Okay. Okay, this is a bit crazy. Oh no, okay, I can select more. Okay, so disassemble mode allows me to select as many as I want. Okay. That makes it a little bit clean, oh well, a little bit quicker. Okay. Move mode probably lets me do that as well. So I am an idiot. I did miss something. We'll try that again in a second. But now that we've moved everything out of the way, it should be pretty easy to move stuff back. Because we will be moving things back in individual. It would have been a little bit easier if I could just move the town hall first, and then I would have moved the town hall out of the center and then started rebuilding around that. But anyway, it is what it is. We will work with it. disassemble. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I probably should have just gone, like, kept the path all the way around, right? And then what I'm thinking is let's go with the hangers, right? So if I want to get the attack hanger, but we got to make it so that it's facing the right way, right? So we want to let's rotate that, right? So yeah, let's take that back like that, right? So if we attach that onto the side there, then we can move these guys. Come on. Yeah, no, I want it out one. Come on, rotate the right way. Come on. Why can't I go in like that? Entrance not connected to a path. Crying out loud. Okay. Path. Along the back here. Let's just do our central corridor, like across the back. Okay. Now, move. Can we do this now? I have to put one across the front. There we go. Okay. Now, move that. And I can go like that. And then we can get this guy in there like that, right? So now we've got some good stuff happening here. All right, now do we then bring in maybe some fans? Too much tilt. Yeah, no, that's not going to be a problem. All right, let's bring in some fans, right? Get a little bit of aesthetics going. Let's bring in 3 like that. And then bring this over here. Let's do that like that, maybe. Okay. Then, or then do we want to, where do we want defensive towers to go? We want a couple of central defensive towers, right? So how about, why don't we take out one of these fans, right, and move in a defense tower? Right, that sounds like a pretty good bloody plan to me. Alright, move. Okay. Now, what we can do is we can, let's just path that in, right? Let's path that in like that. Get some good symmetry going. Because maybe then what we do is we can, we'll have our, maybe let's have our housing district. Let's have our housing district across the front, right? So now if we move these in, put our housing in. Bang. That's a nice little row of housing, isn't it? Because then we can probably actually change the aesthetic of them. So, nah, too much symmetry. Maybe we. Okay, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Let's move these guys so that we do have some symmetry, hey? Alright. Or otherwise it's just gonna probably do my head in. Okay, move that guy there. And then this guy is going to look like that. Apply. Right, now move. Okay. So that's looking good like that. Alright. Okay, so we want a road around that, right? We want a path around that. Do we have, are we off center somehow? Yeah, it's not exactly central. Okay. That's gonna do my head in then. So let's disassemble that. No, not that. That and that. Right, and we move all these down. Right, and then we can have our path going through the middle. Aha! See, just like that. Alright, and then one on the end. Okay. Now, maybe what we can do is we can get... Let's put a food silo in. Let's put a food silo in there, and let's put a food silo in on the side here. Right. And then we can get our water. See, this is coming together real nicely now. And let's put the coal away from the water a little bit. Alright, away from the water just a little bit. Okay. Clinic. We can put a clinic on either side like that, and then what we can do is we can build a nice little path area. Look at that, there's a nice little quadrangle here, and that's cute, isn't it? I feel like Bob Ross. I don't know why. Happy little accidents. There we go. Cool, that looks nice. Alright. So, now, what we can do is we can get our academy. And we'll put the academy in right there. And then we can get our... production district behind the town hall here. And glass smelter. Move. Can we put this like? We'll think about that. Okay. Because then what I want to do is I want to let's put paths in. I want to start making sort of making the body of the plane coming down this way. So let's get some warehouses in, hey? Let's put more path in. Alright, and where does that sit? Does that sit? No, either way, it's going to be off center just a little bit, isn't it? And that'll probably do my head in. Alright, let's put a warehouse there. Let's put another warehouse there. Right, and we can get our tavern and put it right in the center there. You see, that's going to keep all our workers happy. I know I'm always happy when I've got a pub nearby work. Alright. So, roads. Let's get some more paths in. Done. Alright. Let's go like that. Make a little quadrangle behind there. Okay, and we're going to move some more fans in on the side here, right, to try and give a little bit of a V shape on the back of the plane, hey? Alright, now, defense towers. We've got 3 more. Oh, yeah, 3 more. So let's put one toward the back here like that, and another one like that, right? Because then we're going to have, well, we should have some decent coverage. Okay. So we've still got a whole bunch of lift. So we could probably just put like lift in the back here, right? So if we put a little bit of lift in the back like that, and so then we're going to need sort of some lift in the front. So let's move a little bit of lift in the front. Now my main goal here is to have the cannon right at the nose, right? So let's move the cannon like that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring our last defense tower like that. Yeah, now we're looking sexy. This is looking sexy. Alright, so let's get our path up here like this. Right, that's looking sexy. Okay. Now, props. Props are coming down in along here. Oars, let's bring them in along here. Like this, right? That's looking good. That's looking great, in fact. Alright. Now, bit more lift. Let's go some lift over this side. And we'll put some lift over this side. Right like that. Because then we can get our path and put it around like this. And then another little bit of path around like this. Right. Let's put our other props down here. Oh, Tito Paloma. He's man in the prop. Or I should say bird in the prop. We got 1 oar up here, and we got 2 that come down the side. Alright, wicked. Now we've got a whole bunch of lamps to put in. Is that the rest? No, we've got 2 more taverns. Okay, 2 more taverns. So, where do we put? You know what? Let's put the oar right on the side. Let's move the oar right down to here, because then we can put the tavern in right here. Perfect. Right, and then we get that other tavern and we put it in over here. So this now comes down the end of the wing. Right, and then this goes in right there like that. Bang. Okay. So we do have a bit of an arrowhead sort of style thing going on here. And then we've got our glass smelter that we need to put in somewhere. Let's just finish off this tail area. because yeah, oh yeah, no, that fits perfectly like that, right? So yeah, so we got some good coverage from the back here. Yeah, we got some coverage on the side. We got coverage in the front. Do we move these up just slightly? Maybe we move them up just slightly so it covers a little bit more of our main area. I mean, we've got 3 guns at the front, right? That should be okay. Alright, and then warehouses. Do we put in a warehouse along here? Maybe to extend our wings out a little bit. Get out of there. Do we put in a warehouse right here? Right. Because then that way we can, yeah, extend the wings out a little bit. Get out of there, jeez. Yeah, I don't mind the look of that. I don't mind it at all. Move, and then they can go right on the very side. Like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Bit more path there just to... Let's just round it out a little bit. Yeah, I like the look of that. Absolutely unnecessary, but I like the look of it. Aesthetics makes games like this. You know? Yeah, of course you know. Alright, so we've got space for... So we need a space for a warehouse, right? So let's take this warehouse and let's put it over here so we know what we're dealing with, right? Because then what we can do as well is we can go storage, and let's just put another warehouse in. Bang. Alright, that's going to go in there like that. Half. So what we're doing is we're doing one out from the warehouse, yeah. One out from the warehouse like that. And then we're coming around here, and then we're sort of stepping down like that. No, we're going one more like that. Yeah, wicked. Okay, now let's start putting lights in. Okay, so that's where our lights get to. So we'll move these freaking lights around. Right. Now we are cooking. Yeah, like that. Let's put it right in the center of the path there. Right, and then we can go one in each corner down here. And then we should be able to finish it off with like 2 here, right? Did we go one down in the corner? Yeah. On the back. Well, let's do it like this. Let's go down on the back like that. Alright, so now we're cooking. Okay, and then we try and get as much of this as possible. So we're going in between there and there. And then we're going on the end there. Alright, now these can come down like this. Alright, look at that. That is a beast. Alright. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this. Alright, so let's go straight in there like that. And then we can go in there like that. Right, so second one in over here. Right, and then in the middle of these two buildings right there. Right. We might even have the right amount of lights. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, but that would be pretty cool. Let's go with that one there. No, we're a few short. Okay, so just put that there in the middle. Yeah, so there. And then we just need one there. One there. It was next to it, wasn't it? Oh no, it was one in. Alright, so we're a few short. That shouldn't be a problem. That one there is going to be a problem though. So what we do here then is let's disassemble these. And let's move this one up, because then we can put path on the side here again. And then this can go straight in the center like that. Oh, but it's not going to light the path at the end, is it? Maybe we put one either side. I'll think about that. Alright. That's annoying. We're going to need like one right here. Okay, well, it is what it is. Needs a street lamp. So that's on that corner there. And then we're going to go that corner. Cost too high. We need wood. Alright, well that's okay, because we've got a fucking bitchin' ass looking city now. Look at that. The tilt's a little bit forward, but that's cool. I don't mind that, because we're gonna add stuff onto the back down here, I reckon. Okay, detach. Oh yeah, that's beefy. Alright, let's get some more wood. What's our tilt? So I've got 3 degrees to the front. 3 degrees to the front. But we're looking beefy as though. That's so cool. Alright. That was well worth it, I think. Now we got a muchos plenos. I don't know what I'm saying. But I like it. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? What do you think of the city? The way the city looks now. All right, street lamps. A street lamp named Desire. Yeah. So we go one there. We go. Oh, of course, we're gonna need one in the freaking middle here, aren't we? Okay, so we go one there. Disassemble that. And then we go... Thanks, James. Okay, now we're going to need one there, and like one there and one there. So we can potentially be taking out our street lamps, but that's alright. Forger's missing ore. Yeah, no worries, that's fine. Let's dismiss all them. Ding dong ding. Okay. Oh, that's all the lamps going in. Nice. So we've got 100% light. We're nice and balanced. We've got wicked symmetry. Upgrade. So, oh yeah, we can upgrade our warehouse, which we're just about to do. Right. That's killer. Oh, look at that. That's too good. That is too good. Alright. Go to the tavern. No, I don't think we need to. Oh, actually, let's see if we can recruit someone. Watch Fort Tavern Keeper. There are plenty of ruins out there where you could probably find some coin. There are even more hidden under rubble. Nice. A life in the skies. Let's get started. Your city, so your city is flying high. I would love to work on it. Orion Cooper, you win. Let's bring you aboard. Now we've got 90 peeps. Alright. Academy. What can we buy from the Academy? Oh, a barrage cannon. Does damage to all targets within a radius directly underneath this weapon. Oof. That's brutal. Assigns workers to auto-repair damaged buildings in range. Both of those are pretty sweet. I think I'm going to have to go the barrage cannon though. Because we can put that at the back of the city. Yep, getting the barrage cannon. That's crazy. Okay, so combat. Or barrage cannon. Yeah, that's sick. But our next one is going to be to reduce the coal consumption. We need to reduce the coal consumption, I think. Yeah, lift. So reduce that and then reduce the coal consumption on our propellers. Alright. We're going to the watch fort. Here we go. So we're going to go and pick up these refugees. So let's come out here first. Oh, actually, we're already sort of facing this way. Okay, let's go down here first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock the camera on the cannon. Yeah. Is that another monster in the deep? I swear we've already found this one though. Would you look at that, one of the great creatures of the deep. I never thought I'd see one with my own eyes. Yeah, this is the big turtle. I think we've already seen the big turtle. Refugee camp, here we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's get some ore on our way past. One of the refugee camps from the Watch Fort now has been rebuilt where you can return those here to their home. Alright. So the other ones, I believe, were up here. So let's go up there. Yeah, we're smashing it now. We've got wicked speed because of our new propellers that we've got. 76% of our speed. That's wicked. I can't wait to attack a base, a pirate base. That's going to be so fun. Hours left in our fan upgrade. Uses less coal. Increases central fan lift. That's going to be a good one to get. I mean, all of this research is going to be good to get. Refugee camp. We're looking for a refugee camp over here. There you go. That's what we're looking for. And we've got another ancient ruin over here that we haven't discovered yet. So that's wicked. Bit of extra coin. One of the refugee camps. Wicked. Yep, accept. Let's send a worker over here. And then let's turn this way to start heading back up for the other refugee camp. It should be over here. Yeah, that's right. Bring us back the money. Who is it? I got his name that just then. Asher Doven. Asher. Do you reckon it'd be Doven, as in like he's a dove, or Doven? I'd say Doven. Makes more sense to me. Another refugee camp. Here in the islands. Yeah, we've got space to try and put 2 more propellers in as well. Do we put 2 more propellers in? Is that nuts? Fucking let's do it, hey. Let's just put the 2 extra propellers in. Oh, don't have enough steel. Okay, so let's get our iron forge working again. Pick up that ore as we go past. And we're looking for a refugee camp. %. We're up to 80% now. We've got another 4. That's wicked. Over here, maybe? You reckon that's the refugee camp? Yeah, I'd say so. Head over that way. Oh, we just need another 2 steel, iron. 1 more iron, and we can put in our our next propeller and get to 84%. Hey, Joshy. Thanks for stopping in, man. I redesigned the city, dude. Went with more of a plain design. I hope you like it. I hope you think it looks cool. And I hope you have a good day at well, good night at work. Are you working late or are you on arvos at the moment? I think you said something about doing 12s or something, didn't you? Anyway, either way, thanks for dropping in, man. It's killer. Dude, it looks really cool. Yeah, cheers, Aaron. Cheers, bro. Took a little bit of fucking around, but I think it looks cool. Here we go. Here's our last refugees. We've saved all the ranges, so let's hightail it back to. Here we go. Let's go back over here. Alright, I'm going to send 10 down to get food. And I'm going to send 10 down to get iron ore. Working nights for the week because they asked me so I can hold it against my boss. No worries, man. Sounds good. Do you get public holidays off, though? Yeah, brother, the base looks awesome. Yeah, wicked. Cheers, man. As I grow the city, I think I'll try and make the wings a little bit longer and then the tail more, so it really does look like a more of a floating, like more of a plane. Right, go to tower. That's all of them. I appreciate the help. Now that the Watch Fort is back in operation, we'll be able to hold off some of the more dangerous pirate attacks in the region. If we don't seem quite as exuberant as Mana, I know we don't seem quite as exuberant as Mana, but I assure you that we're just as dedicated to keeping the Eyrie safe. Eyrie safe. Your help is invaluable, and the people of Watch Fort will remember what you've done for us. Thank you. We're happy to help, and we found a new banner to customize our buildings, which is cool. Good. And I think they gave us some cash too. We're happy to help. Go to the academy. Thank you for helping us rebuild the Watch Fort. It's been so nice to see people around these lands again. While looking through the ruins around here, I found something you may appreciate from your vantage point up there. Some scrolls speak of a great orrery, a grand machine built specifically for flying cities just like yours. If built, this wonder would automatically find points of interest that you fly nearby. No need to mark your map by yourself. To build it, you'll have to find the 2 eyes of Madan missing from the Temple of Madan. Madan. I suppose if it was Madan, there'd be 2 A's in the back there. But anyway, the Temple of Madan lies not far from here at the base of Mount Scoria in the Black Spine, but the temple won't reveal its secrets without the eyes. If you can find the 2 eyes of Madan, you might learn the secrets of building the Great Orrery. Orrery. I've marked the locations that I've been able to work out, but the rest will be up to you. Alright, cool. Wicked. I think we've already got one, don't we? No. Oh yeah, we've got the scope of Madan. We don't have the eye. Yes, hello Fury. I do see you. Yes, I do. Alright? I see you. Hello. Yes. Sorry guys, I'm going to just go and get Fury one of his snacks because he's getting all pissy at me while I'm on the computer. So I will be right back. Give us 1 minute. Okay. All right, and I'm back. Thanks for holding on. Leave. Oh, we got 1,000 coins for helping. That's wicked. Okay, what I want to do though, we've only got 5 hours left on that. That's wicked. The Great Orrery. Where the hell is that? Okay, so we got to find all this stuff. I would like to go back to the Island Bandits and finish this off. Because I do want to go back to some of these other cities and see what techs they've got to buy. So let's do it. And we'll lock camera to the cannon. And we'll zoom out a little. We'll have a look. On the road again. Or on the skyway again, I should say. So James, are Hannah and Lawson getting excited about Christmas? And Aaron as well. Aaron, are you getting excited? Joshy as well, if he's still around. I think I've got a feeling he's gone back to work though. But who's getting excited about Christmas? I'm mostly just getting excited about the Boxing Day test. Christmas has never really been a huge thing in my family, but I still like being around family. My dad's coming around and my brother's coming around on Boxing Day for a barbecue, and we're going to watch some of the test. They sure are nice. Nice. You guys getting up to anything special or just family day? Day at home, day of travel. Oh, here we go. We've got a destructible hole here that there's going to be an ancient ruin under. So let's focus in and see how cool it is shooting from the front of our plane here. It's getting closer, it certainly is. 2 more sleeps. Family day, yeah, nice. Here we go, yeah, bang. Oh yeah. I like how the whole city dips when you fire off the cannon. I think that's cool. That's a cool little detail. Alright, let's send 5 into the thicket, 5 into the lake, and 5 into the coal deposit as we fly past. New night. The night has cometh. Family today, family tomorrow, then Christmas at home by ourselves. Perfect. Yeah, nice. That does sound good. I hope they all work out well for you. The weather was nice today. The weather should be nice tomorrow. And I believe it should be good on Boxing Day as well. Sorry, on Christmas Day as well. Getting hotter later on in the week. Okay, we should be getting pretty close to, yeah, we're getting pretty close to our ranger station here. And we've only got 1 hour left on our research, which is cool. There we go, there's the ranger station. Let's get 5 workers just getting some ore. Actually, let's get a couple more onto that. You working tomorrow? Check your audio before Christmas. I certainly am working tomorrow, dude. Definitely a cheeky little RDO. Although, of course, we didn't, in fine fashion, we didn't find out until fucking like 2:30 or some shit. Anyway. And what did I do with all my tuna? I gave some of it to my neighbours, Rosie and Louise. I gave some of it to Airborne, gave some of it to another mate from work. I gave some of it to my dad, gave some of it to my butcher, and then I cooked a whole bunch of it. I'm still working through I've still got about 2 more meals worth. How about you, man? How did all your smoking go? Did you get it all done? How long did it take you? Open the research tree. So we wanted to go with propulsion, less coal. But let's see how long it takes to... It's only 2 hours to research the barrage cannon, so let's get that moving. Alright. Here we go, Ranger Miri. Hello. You can come in through that door there. Sorry it's such a mess in here. We've had no time to upkeep around here. Between the bandit trouble and mana breathing down my neck, it's just one thing after another these days. Bandit trouble? Bandits. They've been attacking every settlement from here to Littleos. Mana keeps telling me to deal with them, but it's hard enough of just keeping order in this area, let alone all through the region. Perhaps we could help. Oh, would you? That would be so nice. Here, I'll mark their location on the map. Let me know when you've dealt with them, and I'll find something around here to reward you with. Alright, cool. Let's go and destroy a base. Yes. I like that. We are going to fuck these guys up. Oh yeah, look at that. Is there going to be another creature of the deep out here, you reckon? I gave some to Box, I gave some to Mum, I gave some to Tim, I gave some to Tomo at work, and then I started at 6 AM. I was done by about 11, and then vacuum bagged them all. Wicked, man. That's sick. Good to hear. What did your mum think of it? Was she happy when you gave her a bunch? She would have been happy. Hold deposit. I might pick that up on the way through. But we are definitely going to man the defense towers. Oh, we can upgrade all these fans too. I keep forgetting that you actually have to upgrade after you've done the research. Most other games, as soon as you've done the research, the upgrade's just done. Well, I like it. It adds a bit of realism to it, I suppose. Right, that's a tractor beam, I'm pretty sure. Pirates are incoming. Okay, so we get to see what our defense tower. Maybe we should do defense tower range. I mean, we're doing alright as it is so far. Let's yeah, let's go down on coal usage. Get down on coal usage, and then we can try and increase propulsion. That'd be good. We'll be zooming if we do. Max speed is lower because of this tilt. Okay. Oh, so 67 out of 84. That's how fast we're going. Okay, so we do need to fix the tilt. We'll get that done though. Combat. No weapon slot available. I need to make a weapon slot available. How do I do that? Alright, that's a mystery. We're going to have to figure that one out. Yeah, that's a tractor beam. I'm going to have to take that out first, I think. Evasive maneuvers. Bang. Alright, our tower's done well. Our defensive towers did well. We've defeated the bandits. We haven't even, like, defeated them all yet. Alright. Yeah, everything's repairing. We need to kill this pirate warehouse. Let's send workers down to get all of this. And we'll send a worker down for the ancient ruin. Oh, there's a dye house there, nice. Or if you speak German, oh no, it is actually die. I was hoping that it was D-I-E, and then I could do the D house. Anyway, that's me being an idiot. Send a worker to the dye house, and what do we got here? Fucking hell, that's like 255 for that little lake. Alright. Let's get our fill. Let's fill up our storages. That's right, we can dismiss all of our combat. So let's get a whole bunch working. Colored dyes. Ah, fifth viewer. Hello, fifth viewer. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Airborne Empire tonight. We're going back and doing some missions that we've had, or quests that we've had for a while. And we've done a redesign of our city. It's looking like a really short dagger with a big hilt. But the actual look was to try and make it look like a big bomber plane, which I'll slowly extend the tail out a bit more and the sides out a bit more. I like the way that the front looks. Okay, back to the ranger station. Let's go. Let's go. No. Let's focus on the cannon. Yes. Tomorrow, I suppose a bit of news. Tomorrow, Rakdos and I are going to do a special Christmas Eve stream. He's going to come around here and we're going to try and play some local co-op games. I'm thinking maybe we might give Bread and Fred a go. We tried playing that over the internet and it didn't quite work out. The lag was just a little bit too much. Yeah, we might give it a go tomorrow. So come by and check us out if you've got time, if you've got nothing better to do, if you feel like it. And then on Christmas Day, because I don't have a lot on Christmas Day, I'm thinking about doing just a long stream on Christmas Day. Maybe really hammer some folk hero. I've just started playing. Well, I've just released the first episode of my Let's Play Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade point and click series. I didn't realize like exactly how old that game was. It was from '89, so like there's no voice acting. There's a bit of music. There's like some sound effects, but other than that, it's just a lot of me talking. So it might not be for everyone, but I've enjoyed it so far. It's pretty close to. It seems like it's pretty close to the actual movie, which makes sense. In the first episode, I got to below the library, so I don't think there's going to be too many. Don't think there's going to be too many episodes with it, but we'll see. And then after that, I'm going to play. After that, I'm going to be playing. Indiana Jones and the Legend of Atlantis, something like that. You're back. Oh, just a moment. I've got a Captain Mana soldier. What a pleasant surprise to see you all the way out here. Captain, these are the nice folks who helped me out with that bandit problem. The bandit problem? Yes, sir. Bandit problem I specifically asked you to handle. Well, you see, there was a... This is commendable. Excellent leadership, Ranger. Hey, I mean, thank you, sir. Who saw it going that way? Keep this up and you'll be headed for a promotion, Ranger. See to it that this do-gooder is rewarded appropriately. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Good work. I'm off. Alright, Captain. Seems like a straight up guy, that one, doesn't he? Wow, you really saved my hide there. Here, take this. If you're ever in the area, don't hesitate to say hi. There's always something to do around here. 450 coin, nice. That's good. Alright, what do we got now? We've still got to find the beasts of the deep, but I don't know how much more there is around here to... Or is this like... No, this is surely the Eerie. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused. Doesn't take much. Beasts of the deep. Go over and see what the academy over here, what tech the academy is selling. And yes, I can upgrade all these fans. Burning less coal, which we need a bunch of, so let's chuck all 18 of our spare guys at getting that. Speed is lower because of tilt. Just need to put some extra weight on the back, that's all. I could put some farms down. Night everyone, have a Merry Christmas. May you all get the presents. Thanks heaps for coming by, dude. Hope you have a good night at work. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas too, man. Say hi to all the family. Yeah, we could try putting a couple of... Okay, so farms aren't huge. It's too high. Yes, hello Fury. How are you? We're out of wood. Okay, so now farms. So it creates food for water, which workers must deposit in storage before continuing. Okay. No, not path. Yes, hello Fury. Say hi to all the people. You eat that other snack already, did you? How's that doing us for tilt? 4% front. Heavy tilt. 4% in the front. Jeez. Really need to put some stuff at the back here. If I take these warehouses for now and I move them, go to Skydock. Yes, attach to the Skydock. Alright, because I want to get some extra speed. So let's just move these. Back for now. And we can leave a bit of a gap there. What does that do? 1 degree in the front. See, there you go. There we go. That's good. That's fixed that problem. Detach from the Skydock. Okay, so we just gotta do that for now. Fully staff the fan. That we're all good. 4 sowing 4 farms. Yeah, they can do that, no problem. It's okay. Academy. Or I've purchased all the blueprints. Okay. Leave. Let's go to the next city then. So let's go down here first. And then we'll come back up and we'll do a bit of a loop of the area and we might finish up the stream at Littleos, I think. Let's do that. Oh. Yes, that's what we'll do. I like that plan. We do need to pick up some more coal though, so if we fly past the coal deposit, which we are flying past one right here, we'll send our guys in to go and pick a whole bunch up. And as soon as we can, there we go, let's get 21 guys under that. Settlement. This is a really pretty looking game, isn't it? I'll tell you, I do like the art style. Hey buddy. Yes, hello. Yes, I've got some days off coming up, so we're going to go for longer walks, okay? Been a bit busy this last couple of days. Alright. But don't worry, I'll make it up to you. Making up to him like he has such a hard life, you know what I mean? Alright, let's go swing past this ancient ruin real quick. And then back around over here. Yes, buddy, hello, I see you. Can you please go away? Come on, no, go away. I'm going to be off stream in like 20 minutes. See you then. Is there any more destructible terrain around here? Like any more rocks that I should be able to blow up? So I suppose I haven't really been back here since I got the cannon. Haven Mill. Here we go. Go to the academy. Alright, I've bought all the blueprints. Okay, so we're turning over to Castra Regnum then. Castra Regnum. Pick up a bit of water as we go past and just a little bit of food. Hey, look at that little guy. That's cool. Is that that's a deep sea creature? I don't know if that's one that we've already seen or not, but let's go over and have a look at it. Yeehaw! We don't have sufficient light because of the back now. Jesus, I tell you. Injuries may occur. At least we got plenty of wood, and that's good. Wood is good. Yeah, I'm like 99% certain that we've already discovered this. This deep sea creature. We've been out to that far island too, yeah, that's where the ancient ruin is. Propeller research is done. Use of coal is down. You know what? Maybe I'll spend some time getting the use of food down instead of coal. So I suppose we're pretty efficient with coal at the moment. Yes. Get that creature. Okay, we're out of ore again. Let's dismiss them. That is floating over there. That might be like one of the trader balloons or whatever that floats over every now and again. Big shadow that freaking sea creature casts on the ocean floor there, isn't it? Or is that my city? No, that'd be my city. That makes more sense. Would you look at that? One of the great creatures of the deep. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes. Yeah, I bet you I've still only got 2 though. Yeah, 2 of 5. Okay. Okay, back to the city. All the way back over here now. Then after we've checked this city, we go to Litalos and see what they have to sell. Aha. Man the cannon. There is a rock here that we can destroy. Ha 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 ha. Kill the rock. Nice. Send a worker. Let's pick up some of this thicket here. Send a whole bunch of our guys to do that. Go to the academy. Okay, we bought blueprints here as well. Okay. So we've bought all the blueprints that we can in the area, especially if when we get to Litalos, that is empty as well. Then we have definitely finished everything, or bought everything that this biome has to offer. Bit of a slow end to the stream, but it's worth checking these things. Just have to make sure I remember, that's all. Yeah, that is one of the traveling trader airships. Yeah, boy. That's night again. See how many of the stars are out. Yeah, it's a good couple of them. Something I suppose we don't look at very often is the underside of the city. It's cool. Tito Taylor, how you going, Nick? I haven't been able to find Tito actually. I should really look around. Surely he'd be on one of the like first buildings. Asher Hawk. At Doven. He's in here somewhere. Tito Taylor's definitely in here somewhere. Asher Lark. Dax Ducky. There's some bloody great names in this. How's your clash going, mate? Get to 10,000? Tito Taylor. Yes, hello, Fury. Okay, we'll get up here. We'll check the academy, and we still got 10 minutes left in the stream, so we might go back up to the Black Spire and check out what's happening. Black Spine, sorry, and check out what's happening up there. Protect old Ace Frankie's air show from pirates. Destroy the pirate outpost at the site of the nesting cliff ruins. Let's do that one. Oh no, well that is a fair way away. Yeah, it's a long way away. We might go back to Cape Wallace then. No, I don't need your slobber all over my arm. Thank you very much, though, Fury. It's not something that I require at this moment. Didn't need some coal, though, so let's smash our guys into picking up some of that. Look at this. I mean, this city, like, I really wouldn't mind living in a city like this. I mean, across a huge Nico Walker. Hell yeah. I mean, it's a like wicked city built on a bridge, like across a huge river coming out of a massive lake, or I suppose it's across a lake, like that goes into a river. It's a nice looking city. You're pretty raw for resources at the moment. One thing I suppose that I could be doing a lot more of is like just keeping my production going and like so that we got plenty. Oh, so I got plenty of stuff to sell, make extra money. Maybe that's something I need to focus on a little bit more when I play next. Nice try, Nick, but it doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Nico Walker. Jamo Reno. No, that's probably not a very good go at it. Okay, so we purchased all the blueprints down here. Alright, well, now we know. What's that city over there? The House of Travelers, yeah. Did we go over to Cape Wallace? Yeah. I reckon we go over to Cape Wallace. And that's where I'll end the stream. Are you watching? No, like that's just a photo that you took, Jamo, or like are you going back and watching like my last stream again, or is it just a photo? It's probably just a photo. But it is cool. I appreciate you and your family getting into it. That's wicked. Like I said, Christmas Day, I'm thinking I'll do a bit of an extended stream. You know, play for a good 5 or 6 hours or something. Like really try to knock off some good runs. Try to maybe just do some achievement hunting on Folk Hero. That'd be pretty cool, I think. To 6 viewers. Hello, everyone. Hello, new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Lawson's playing it. Wicked. That's awesome. Hell yeah. He looked like he's what character's he playing? He looked like he was playing the warrior. He must be a fair bit into it. Was he playing the warrior? Oh no, that's just like that's just the first guy, isn't it? Or is that no, that's the warrior. So he's unlocked the warrior already. That's cool. How's he liking it? I mean, 75% off plus points. Got it for $2.62. Bang, bargain, man. I hope he has a good time with it. I know I certainly have been. Yeah, warrior killer. That's awesome, man. Awesome, Lawson. I believe it is. I believe I'll have to double check this. I'll just jump off. Um, I think it might even be multiplayer. Um, oh, okay, yes, it's single player or shared split screen co-op. That's a bit devo. Otherwise, like if it was online co-op, like I'd say we could get together and give it a good go. Have some fun, do a run. Whatever else rhymes. Fun, run. What's the furthest he's got into the island so far then? Because obviously you were there on Friday when I made it as the furthest I've ever made it, which was 100% just because of the luck that I got with all the items and stuff at the start of the game. Like my warrior was OP by the end of that run. Coming up, Black Spine. Yeah, it's all about item luck for a good run. It certainly is. I'm sure if you looked up sure if you looked up folk hero speed running though, like there'd just be some absolute freaking maniacs playing that game. I would like to look into it, but then I also don't want to spoil too much. I want to maybe once I've had a unlocked a lot of the content, I might start looking into dudes doing speed runs of it because that always just spins me out how insanely well people can play games. Hey, Wallace. Go to the academy. A fin. Propulsion. But 3,000 though, do I want to get it? I don't know. I don't know if I want to get that right now. I've got wicked propulsion already. Alright, the next town's not too far over. Maybe I'll just I'll go up there and see what they're selling up there real quick. I go back to the watch fort. Maybe I go back to the watch fort and buy that other weapon that they had. Yeah, nah, screw it. I'm going back to the watchfort. Buy that one last blueprint, and then that way I don't have to go back there. Yeah. Well, then I know that I've done all the blueprints, or bought all the blueprints in that biome. Boy. Good soundtrack on this game. I like this. I tell you, it's getting past my bedtime too. But after this, I got to make up Fury's food for tomorrow, and then I got to have a play with him for a little bit, and I might finally be able to chill out. Not that this isn't chilling out, but you know what I mean. Buddy, I'm almost done. Alright, I'm almost done. Oh, don't you give me that lip. No. I tell you, he's getting cheeky. No. Alright, here comes the watchfort. Bloody big balloon right there though. Oh, this guy's got blueprints for sale too. So what's with the relics? If placed in the minaret, I need to figure out what a minaret is. Generates lift. Large balloons generate lift. Frederick the Balloonist. Welcome to my humble flying shop. Would you like a balloon? Hold that thought. Workshop. I should be able to buy both, eh? So... large balloon, nice. Relic from ancient times, if placed in a minaret, reduces damage taken by 15 to any buildings in range. Okay. Increases attack damage, that's cool. Alright, now, well, I'm buying the blueprint. Because then we can have a quick look here. So our workshop goes on the side here, that's alright. And then lift. So there's still another 1, 2, 3, 4 options for lift. Fans, balloons. Well, I'm interested to see what else there is. Turbines, anti-gravity, I don't know. Alright, but what I do know is I'm going to call it the end of the stream. Oh, look at the shadow detail. That is so killer. That actually looks wicked. I like that. Alright. Save game. 4. Save complete. Awesome. Well, so thank you very much for joining me today. Especially if you've stuck around for the end of the stream. Thanks Nick for coming in toward the end there. Thanks Joshy for coming in while he's at work. Thanks James and Aaron and whoever else I missed. Did I miss anyone else? whoever is watching who hasn't joined the chat, thank you very much for coming in. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a bit of a Christmas Eve special with Rectos tomorrow night. We're going to try playing some local co-op games. Hopefully we can get it all working. If not, we'll figure something out. But come along for that tomorrow night. Christmas Day, I'm going to do a bit of an extended one. Not expecting a whole bunch of people to show up, but come on in. I've got nothing much better to do because I'm catching up with family on Boxing Day. So yeah, come on in, say hi, watch me play some Folk Hero, join in. Yeah, and then other than that, on Friday, I suppose I'll do my regular stream as well. So yeah, it's going to be multiple days of streaming in a row. Other than that, check out my Let's Play series. I've got a few of them up now, a couple of point-and-click adventures. I've got an RPG there, and I've got like a big side-scrolling game. Thanks again, Nick, for saying thanks, Jason. And yeah, I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. If I don't see you, have a good day, have a safe day, have fun with family. Come on, the Aussies. Let's get the fourth test victory and sweep the series. Other than that, hope you have a great night, great day, great afternoon, great everything. Never